In this video, we're going to be meeting Cassie the Commentator. Cassie the Commentator is the clever canine who helps you do two important things. Firstly, she helps you explain how certain parts of the text can contribute to its overall message or meaning. Secondly, she helps you make comparisons within a text. Some examples of Cassie the Commentator questions are: why has this information been included? How do the characters react differently? Give one way in which the settings are similar and one way in which the settings are different. Let's take a look at an example question using an extract of text from the ancient Greek myth, Pandora's Box. A long time ago, in ancient Greece, there lived two brothers named Epimetheus and Prometheus, who were descendants of the Greek gods. They had special gifts and very kind hearts. Zeus, the king of the gods, had refused to give humankind fire that would allow them to make tools or cook their food. Having formed humans himself, Prometheus thought that this was unfair. On the Isle of Lemnos, Zeus had allowed the god of fire, Hephaestus, to use fire to make weapons, tools, and gifts for the gods. Prometheus travelled to Lemnos, stole the fire from Hephaestus, and gave it to the human race. The first question is, compare how Zeus and Prometheus behave differently. To answer this question, you need to reread the extract, focusing closely on how Zeus and Prometheus act. Make sure your answer shows a clear difference in their behaviour. Top tip: the space to write your answer contains 3 lines. This shows an extended answer is needed rather than just a few words. A correct answer would comment on the way Zeus and Prometheus behave differently towards humans. An example of a suitable answer is: Zeus banned humans from having fire, whereas Prometheus seemed to have more consideration of them. Prometheus stole fire from Hephaestus to give it to humans. For our next question, you are being asked how Prometheus is different from Epimetheus. Pause your video now and read through the second extract. Hit play again when you're ready to hear the answer. How did you get on? To answer this question, we need to look at the information about Prometheus and Epimetheus and compare them both. In the text, it says that Prometheus had warned Epimetheus not to accept any gifts from the gods, but Epimetheus was so charmed by Pandora that he thought she could never really cause any harm. From this information, Prometheus seems more protective and wary of Zeus than his brother. Therefore, the correct answer is he is more cautious. Well done if you got that right. In the next question, you are being asked to identify the most important moment in this extract and explain your answer using evidence from the text. You may wish to write your answer down on a whiteboard or a piece of paper, or be ready to say your answer out loud. Pause the video now to read through the third extract and press play when you're ready. How did you get on? As this is a what did you think question, your answer may vary from your partner. The important thing to remember is to justify your answer using evidence from the text. A suggested answer is: I think the most important moment in this extract is when Pandora opened the box, as it let out numerous evils. It changed the atmosphere, and it makes me think that the story could become more sinister. Top tip: use because in an extended question to explain your answer. Why not share your answer to that question with a partner? For our final question, you are being asked how the mood changes throughout the extract. Pause your video now to read through the final extract and hit play again when you have an answer. How did you get on? At the start of the extract, the mood of the text was quite bleak, but by the end, it talks about hope, which ends the text on a happier note. Therefore, the correct answer is it becomes more positive. Well done if you got that one correct. Thanks for listening.